What's up, Richard? Tim Reese here. Now, 2026 is going to see the release of lots of film sequels. Now, there are also original movies coming out as well, but there are tons, like countless other, sequels here. So, here are the film sequels coming out in 2026. All right, the first sequel we have out coming looks terrible, and that is, I'm just going to get it out of the way, Greenland 2 Migration. Now, the first film, I wasn't too big with. The second looks awful. I mean, I am a little surprised they even decided to make a sequel for this that's coming to theaters, by the way. Because the first film did not really get much of a theatrical release because it got released during the pandemic. So I'm still a little surprised they really went ahead and do a sequel to this. Will anyone go see it? Who knows? I mean, I do. I'll watch it because I like Gerard Butler, but we also got 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, which of course is the follow-up to last year's 28 Years Later. I think the trailers look pretty decent, so I'm looking forward to see this one. Word has it, Cillian Murphy's supposed to be returning here, so we'll see how that's gonna be. We do got Return to Silent Hill, which I guess is more of a reboot than a straight sequel, but it is of course the latest sum of the Silent Hill franchise. Something I'm not excited for: The Strangers Chapter 3. That's not gonna be good. I'm sorry. The last two, I just can't wait till this is done, and hopefully, they'll. And I think they should do it like a follow-up to Prey at Night instead. I think, to be honest, Strangers Prey at Night is far better, but yeah, the Strangers trilogy hasn't worked out at all. We got I Can Only Imagine 2, which is about Bart Millard, whose lead singer Mercy Me faces a personal crisis at the peak of his success here. You do got like Ariel Cable, Dennis Quaid, Malo Ventimiglia. I actually enjoyed that first. I Can Only Imagine. I thought the music was pretty decent. Like I'm not much of a Christian music guy, but I really quite like the music that was included in that. So I catch it, to be honest. We do got Scream 7 coming out, which is the follow-up to the other Scream movies. I'm definitely excited for this nonetheless. I do love the Scream franchise. Of course, you do got like Nave Campbell coming in, Courtney Cox returning, new additions like McKenna Grace. I'm pumped for this one. Only 1 month away for the return of Ghostface. We got Ready or Not, Here I Come, which is the latest installment of the Ready or Not franchise, so that's going to be pretty cool. Super Mario Galaxy, which is the latest Super Mario film coming. I cannot wait for this one. Rosalina, voiced by Brie Larson, is going to be in this. The previous estimate shown has looked great, so I'm definitely excited for this one. Devil's Wears Prada 2, which is a follow-up to 2006's Devil's Wears Prada. The original one is a really good film, so I'm definitely looking forward to see where they're going to take this new one to. You got Meryl Streep coming back and Halfway. Lots to look forward to there. Mortal Kombat 2 is coming out, which is obviously the follow-up to Mortal Kombat. This time around, we got Johnny Cage, played by Carl Urban in this, so that should be interesting. We got Scary Movie 6 coming out, which is the latest installment of the Scary Movie franchise, with Anna Faris returning, Regina Hara. The Wayans brothers coming back, so that should be interesting to see. We got Toy Story 5 coming out, the 5th installment of the Toy Story franchise. So I'm definitely excited for this one because I love the Toy Story films, so that should be interesting. We got Minions 3 coming out, which I still don't know what's supposed to be about. But hey, I do like the Minions movies and Despicable Me, so hopefully this could be a good one. We got Evil Dead Burn, which is the latest installment of the Evil Dead franchise. Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is obviously the next Spider-Man film starring Tom Holland. Sadie Sink, of course, is in this. Zendaya. Word has it Zendaya has a new boyfriend in this, so that's going to be cool to see. We got Super Troopers 3 coming out from the Broken Lizards gang. I enjoy the Super Trooper movies. They were pretty fun. Like they're not great films, but they were a lot cool. So I'm definitely pumped for the third one. And I do like the Broken Lizard gang. And if you guys never seen Club Dread, do yourself a favor, go watch Club Dread. That's actually my favorite film they put out. Also, another sequel we have outcoming is Paw Patrol: The Dino Movie, which is the dirtiest installment of the Paw Patrol franchise. So there's that. We got the next Insidious movie coming out. Practical Magic 2 is also coming out, which is a follow-up to the Sandra Bullock, Nicole Kidman film. We got The Social Reckoning, a follow-up to The Social Network, so that should be interesting. Word has it they're supposed to be like having a reenactment of the Jan 6 riots, so that's going to be interesting to talk about there. Technically not a prequel, not really a sequel, I should say, but I guess obviously a little same thing. Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping's coming out, which is the latest Hunger Games film, so that should be interesting. We got Father-in-Law, which is next Meet the Parents, the next installment of the Meet the Parents franchise. This time around, we got Ariana Grande coming in, so that should be interesting. We got Violent Night 2 coming out, which is a sequel to 2022's Violent Night with David Harbour as Santa Claus. The next Jumanji movie is coming with Dwayne Johnson, Jack Black, and Karen Gillan, Kevin Hart. I have enjoyed the recent Jumanji films. Obviously, the Robert Williams one is always a classic shoe, so I'm definitely excited for this next one. Obviously, we got Avengers Doomsday coming out, the latest installment of the Avengers franchise. Can't wait for this one. I mean, the little teasers they've been dropping here and there from the Steve Rogers one to the Thor one have looked decent. We're going to be getting more trailers this month too, so I cannot wait to see a full trailer, to be honest. But anyway, we also got Dune Part 3 coming out, which is obviously the third installment of the Dune franchise with Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, and all. This is supposed to come out the same day as Doomsday, by the way. I still don't see that happening, but we got Angry Birds 3 coming out, which is the third installment of the Angry Birds franchise. And that's pretty much all the release dates, but we do got a couple of other sequels coming out this year. We do got Spring Breakers Salvation Mountain, which is a follow-up to 2013 Spring Breakers, which was actually the first A24 movie I've ever seen. This here is supposed to star Belle Doran, True Whitaker, who's really good on I Love L.A. And this is about a group of rebellious girls who embark on a wild spring break road trip that spirals into chaos, forcing them to flee from mayhem they're created. Now, the original Spring Breakers with like Selena Gomez, Vanessa Hudgens, James Franco, Gucci Mane, and all, I enjoy that first Spring Breakers. Can't say I'm too excited for this one because, for one, you don't have Harmony Korine coming in. You don't have James Franco returning. Or you don't have any of the OG cast members coming. So I'm not all that excited for this at all. Granted, James Franco can't come back because he did not the last one, but still. Anyway, this is, I don't even know, still coming out. We got Wind River Rising, which is a sequel to that movie Wind River that Taylor Sheridan did. That one, of course, had like Elizabeth Olsen, Jeremy Renner. So I don't know if this is gonna be good or not, but who knows? We got Enola Holmes 3 coming out to Netflix. Of course, obviously, got Millie Bobby Brown returning as Enola Holmes, the third installment of her Enola Holmes franchise. Could be interesting to see where they're going to take Part 3 at. We got The Adventures of Cliff Booth, which is obviously a follow-up to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, starring Brad Pitt as Cliff Booth. That should be interesting. We got Terrifier 4 coming out, the fourth installment of the Terrifier franchise. Wolf Creek Legacy is also coming out this year, which is, of course, the third installment of the Wolf Creek franchise. And last but not least, we got Air Bud Returns, which is another installment of the Air Bud franchise. Hey, more Air Bud movies, why not? I mean, this is actually an interesting premise, by the way. It's where this grieving 12-year-old who finds his dad's old VHS tapes and befriends with a stray golden retriever in his new town. Together, they chase basketball dreams, rally a team of underdogs, and discover what it means to play with heart. I have some hopes for that one because I do like the first Air Bud one is pretty decent. So I'm curious to see how this new one's going to be. Oh, and speaking of dogs, we also got the new installment of the dogs, A Dog's Purpose franchise, which I think is supposed to be called A Dog's Purpose Christmas. So we have that coming out too. That's supposed to have Dennis Quaid in it. So that's that. But that's really all I could really think of. There'll probably be hundreds of video sequels here and there that I'm probably left off. But let me let you guys. What are some movie sequels coming out this year you're excited for? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon signing off.